to first, keeping Rengifo honest, but that was the third disengagement. And so Rengifo will go to second. They had to get him that time, and I have no idea what the conversation is between Connor Norby and Corey Blazer. That was clearly the third disengagement, was it not?
I'm interested to hear what this conversation is.
I don't know what Clayton's argument is.
I don't know if they're saying if it was a blocking of first base and that you can't block first base.
Oh, maybe. So was it?
The catcher threw over once. I don't know if there was 3 disengagements. I think that they're saying that this was he blocking, and I've seen this in other games where the first baseman they're saying is blocking the path back to first base, and because of that,
I think Clayton's going to get thrown out of this game. He won't give it up. Corey Blazer's asking him, do you want to get rung? There you go. He's gone. Saw that coming. He just asked him. He asked him twice, you want to go?
Are you sure you want to go?
He asked him twice, and Clayton must have said, yeah, I'm ready. He gets to enjoy the rest of this one on Marlins.tv.
You know what, though? This does put a little fire into the guys on the field. I know that when I was playing and managers did this, it would put a little bit of fire. You show, hey, he has our back. He is fighting for us. Now we got to fight for him. So what are we calling here? Because he was disengagement. No?
Well, okay, I understand where Corey Blazer's coming from if he is saying Connor Norby blocked the bag. You cannot be positioned in any portion of the bag without possession.
And the 1-1 pitch about to be made.
They're going to challenge it. Why not? You get one that extra inning here. This ball, a backup breaking ball. He tapped. He tapped immediately.
Yep.
And Adrian didn't see it.
And Kevin Cash and Kyle Snyder both hot.
Because
Kyle Snyder back.
It was immediate. And you understand you don't give these guys too long before they challenge, but it was immediate. Adrian missed it. Period.
Well, we'll take another look at that.
No call. Boom. Tap right there.
And Shelty's been thrown out.
I didn't say anything to you. I did not say anything, York. I didn't say anything to you.
So this all goes back to the De La Cruz check swing. But Shelty was angry, and his anger was directed more at the first base umpire Wendelstedt for not calling a swing on De La Cruz.
I think Matt Quatrero has just been ejected from the game.
Yeah, they run Q. Interested to see why. Initially, right now, it could be something with Caballero and the way he caught that pickoff attempt.
He's chewing on second base umpire Nestor Ceja in particular. He came running out when the inning was over. It looked like a calm conversation at first, and now it appears that he is gone for the game.
Between innings, Aaron Boone got thrown out by the home plate umpire Will Little. He wanted an explanation on why that was a balk. And to be brutally honest, Paul, we mentioned that Tino and Andy always ran that play, and Rice was moving toward the bag, so he's just looking for a reason why that was a balk.
Yeah, I got to agree with it, because it's not like he was standing still. He had started momentum towards the base before Yarbrough even, lifted his leg. So
2-2, and Ohapi went after a pitch that he needs to run to first on. That ball goes all the way to the backstop, and he's thrown out by. No, he's not. He's safe. They're going to review that.
I'm going to say he's inside the line too.
That's the home plate umpire saying that. So Ohapi will be called out for interference by Adam Beck, the home plate umpire. The first base umpire called him safe. Either way, he's going to take off on that right away. He can't wait around for the appeal. He should have been at first base, no problem. And he's out of this game. Kurt Suzuki has been ejected by the home plate umpire. Now Suzuki is outraged by Ohapi getting called out for running in the baseline. Remember, it was the home plate umpire who made the call, not the first base umpire.
Got nothing to say. Nothing to say. Not a word. Not a word.
So you can see Carlos Torres is saying, I don't want to hear it from the bench. You don't like a challenge. Well, for Boone to come out, he has to be tossed. Because if you're arguing balls and strikes, you can't come out there. So he got tossed.
You didn't see what to play.
Well, Aaron Boone told Jason Stark at The Athletic that managers are still going to get tossed.
Do we have a balk called on Gausman? A balk has been called on Kevin Gausman. He wants to know why. John Schneider wants to know why.
Well, he was bouncing coming set, but somebody maybe didn't think he came set.
I mean, he's always that left foot is always going up and down.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. And John Schneider just got tossed out of the game by home plate umpire Dan Merzel. At least from the video we just saw, it looked like the normal Kevin Gausman delivery. And John Schneider is livid.
Encarnacion 1 for 2. Taps this one. And Vientos couldn't hang on.
That's got to be an E3.
They calling him out? They are.
Well, they're saying he left the runner's lane.
Uh-oh. We're seeing a little fire now from Tony Vitello.
Well, I mean, that was the call. He was inside the runner's lane. You've got to be inside that runner's lane. And he never got there. He was running inside the whole way. So Rackley let him have a say.
I think he got tossed, Mike.
Well, that's the case, and he's walking out for the first time.
What happened there? What is going on now? Blaze Alexander dropped his bat. James Jeans shout at the Oriole dugout. Craig Alvarez was not happy. I wonder if it was whether or not Alexander was ready.
Ready, or did he try to call time? Maybe he tried to call time and didn't get time.
James Jeans certainly looked like he was ready to throw out Craig Alvarez. I mean, he was hot from the get-go. And Albie is ejected for the first time as a big league manager in his 9th game. He barked at him early. He threw him out. And then Albie got pretty much all the words in. Yeah, but Blaze looked around asking for time.
Blaze felt like that Ashcraft quick pitched him is what it was.
Eugenio Suarez thought he struck out, walked to the dugout. Look at this. Watch him. Oh, that's it for me. Nope.
Just throw the pitch anywhere in the zone.
And he just got tossed. Don Kelly gets ejected by Jordan Baker. And he's going to get his money's worth. You see him say, watch the game.
Wow. Hat tapper.
Adley Rutschman's going to challenge.
The catcher is challenging.
That is the 9th challenge of the afternoon between these two teams. And Adley wins it.
The pitch is a strike. Baltimore has 1 challenge remaining.
Tough day. And Helsley drops in a slider that is called ball 4. I don't think Adley Rutschman.
I think he did challenge. The pitcher is challenging.
Oh, the pitcher's challenging.
Yeah, he put him right to his hat.
Ryan Helsley with the first pitcher challenge. And go! The first challenge by an Orioles pitcher, and Derek Shelton is incensed. He didn't think Helsley got that off in time.
Well, he went right to his hat. Came off the mound and tapped his hat.
Laz Diaz is yelling at Derek Shelton to get back. And the runner, Keyshaw, will be sent back to first. And Derek Shelton's been thrown out.
I think he's arguing that Helsley took too much time to challenge it.
Yeah, Helsley taps it right away.
Right away. Yeah, that's plenty of time. He taps right away.